What up, what up? What up, what up, what up? Let some people get in here real quick. What's up, Gladiator Gang? May Jane Jones, nice to have you. Kush McGee. Salute, salute. Yo, we just came over from Jay Williams live. What? Bro killed it over there tonight, man. Bro killed it. What's up, Lindsay? Oh, you like that? I'm going for that Bill the Butcher look. What the fuck is happening though, man? So the cat is out of the bag. A lot of people already guessed it. Some people was, hitting the DMs or whatever, like, yeah, the stash. I want to know the opinion on the stash, bro. I thought it was pretty neat. That was nice. Damn right, getting warm over here, Todd. I've been all right, man. Making new content. I know there's a lot of drama going on. I want you guys to know, first and foremost, I'm all the way out of that shit. All the way out of that shit. And trust and believe, a lot of people trying to get me in it, man. Talking about certain individuals on lives, calling me this, calling me that, man. Come on, dude. I'm a grown ass man. I got bills and shit to worry about, not fucking fighting with people on the internet. That's super lame. But anyway, the cat is out of the bag. Jay dropped it tonight. I'm working with him every day, man. Listen, I want you guys to know one thing about Jay Williams from Let's Live Life. If you're not already subscribed, you need to get over and do that immediately. But that dude is that dude all the time. He's not that. What you see is who that man is. Like, sometimes in life, you come across individuals that you immediately connect with, man, because when y'all say the real one or official or real motherfucker, solid dude, man, it's very few and far between these days that you come across an individual like that, dude. And when you have that opportunity, you need to make sure you don't take that for granted, because it will help you in the day-to-day life, man. And like he said in the video, we ride to work every morning together and we chop it up. You know what I mean? And that dude is inspirational. He's very, very intelligent and has helped me through a lot of shit, as I hope I've done for him as well, man. We keep each other grounded. You know what I'm saying? So, I want everyone to know that, man. That dude is he is who he is all the time, man. What's up, Chef? What's up, San Low? A lot of people been asking me my opinion on what is transpiring throughout this YouTube community as far as the prison genre. I don't know if all y'all were subbed to me a year or two ago when I had my opportunity was rising. I was growing very fast, and I subjected myself to the drama. I got involved in it. I got entangled, entwined, and fucking just lost it. And in the course of all that, I had another incident happen where basically I was just kind of, a victim of fault, man, just for being there, guilty by association. Okay, no doubt, man. 23-1. Much love to Josh. Shout out, brother. Much love to Death from 23-1. So that pretty much solidified my demise. You know what I'm saying? So I quit doing videos. I quit making content. And a lot of people were like, bro, your videos inspire me. Your videos help. A lot of people, parents were saying that their teenage kids were, getting benefits from this, man. Um, and that's why here recently in the last month or so, what's up? What's up, baby? Appreciate that, man. Shout out Columbus, Ohio, man. And I was just telling everybody, man, Jay dropped it down that I am the guy that he hired, and I'm working with him every day. And I was telling him, hey, that dude is that dude all the time. That's him. That's who he is. He's not. That's not an act. You know, a lot of these YouTubers on here, it's an act. They're playing a character. You know. What's up, Ernesto? Good to see you, brother. Salute. Um, but anyway, back to what I was saying. I shot myself in my own ass, and you know, I wanted this to be. What's up, Brandon? I wanted this to be something that I could do as a career, as a job. I really enjoyed doing it, and right at the peak of my, you know, popularity, I guess I got involved in the bullshit. It taught me a big lesson to avoid it. Now I have opinions. I think that us as prison genre YouTubers, um, yeah, the stash, bro. I see these dudes. I'm not gonna name names because I'm not gonna get into beefs with people. But if you promote a message of positivity, right? And you're promoting this, I want to help everybody. I'm trying to get the streets going, and um, then you're on another platform where you're on a live or something, and you're promoting gang violence, or you're shouting out all this gang shit. Where does that benefit or deter these young people from wanting to entertain being a gang member? Listen, I was a gang member. It's all documented. I was a gang leader for this whole state, and it brought me nothing but pain and loss, and almost took me from my family for an extra 20 years. Jay Williams from Let's Live Life, man. Jay Williams, Let's Live Life. Please check that channel out, man. It's, in my opinion, the best prison YouTube channel out there, by far. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch him. I watch 23andOne. You know, I watch. I don't watch a lot of these guys because I know that a lot of it's fraudulent. If you know, I'm an older cat. You know, I've done almost 20 years in the Department of Corrections. Um, I can spot fake bullshit. You know, one thing I've always prided myself on was being real with you guys, because I value the subscribers. I value you guys as individuals when you've tapped in, like on the DMs or whatever, man. And it's been beautiful getting to know each and every one of you on a personal level. But if you're gonna promote this, and you're gonna walk around um, and just positive, 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 but then you're out there beating each other up or fighting on YouTube, it really just kind of disintegrates your whole message. Let me see this. What was that? Much love, Cowboys fans. 73. Thank you, Leslie. Well, John Doe, I don't know, why you say that. From what I know, that dude is a hunter, bro. I got nothing but love for that guy, bro. And if people don't like me for that, fucking stroll, man. Go ahead, man. Wiggle. Get out of here. But I know that I needed a change in my life. And I just started kind of meeting Jay, you know what I mean? And he was like, why don't you come work with us? You know, we'll teach you how to do this, man. Shit that I've wanted to learn a long time. And I had to get from a very, very negative situation. And now it's like I wake up and I look forward to going to work, man. You know what I'm saying? I look forward to being around the people that I work with. Homeless in America, facts. It's like I said, man. I don't promote the gang shit. I talk about it, and if you're new to the channel, go check it out. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see how I feel about it. I've seen and been a part of a lot of young dudes sacrificing years of their life over bullshit. You know, and people always ask me, like, what was the biggest regret of being a gang member or a gang leader or a shot caller or whatever people want to call it. And I think my biggest regret, other than the time that it cost me away from my children, was that I would force these young dudes or give them orders to go do things that costed them years away from their people. And I just, that is the biggest guilt that I walk around with, man. And it breaks my heart. And if I could go back and change it, I would. Um, I saw the worst thing that ever happened. And I've told this story like a year or two ago on my channel when I first started it, but I was at Sussex One, and which was level 5 at the time. I think it still is level 4, level 5, but it was a level 5. They just built it. It was 1999, 2000, and because of, I'm not going to elaborate on the whole story, but because of something that had happened between me and another group, one of our guys, a young kid who was going home in 18 months, got blindsided and was stabbed up literally right in front of my cell. And there's nothing like being that up close and personal to somebody being assaulted and stabbed like that, because not only do you smell it, you just smell the blood coming out of the body, but when you hear the knife go through them and hit that cement, ding, 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 it's something you cannot unsee. You can't unsmell it. You can't unhear it. It will haunt you in your dreams. And these are the things that I tell the youngsters. These are the things that the kids need to know about. Not doing all this and looking cool on Instagram. Because there will come a time, and I promise you there will come a time that you will have to stand on that. You will have to back that gang up. And you're not always going to be on the winning side, man. You know, you're not always going to be on the winning side. All right, TNT. All right, King Papa, what's up? So, I did speak to Sweeney. Actually, Sweeney is the one that gave me my rank. He was in Lewisburg at the time. And they were watching his mail a lot. This is right before he got moved to ADX, where he's currently at now. I was at Greensville, and I was kind of running DMI already, but I wasn't like really real, bro. I wasn't like legit tapped in, and I needed to get tapped in. So I started writing Sweeney. We started corresponding through mail, and eventually, that's how I got my status. It was written in a letter to me, and it was stamped by Capo, who was actually his cellmate at Lewisburg. All right, so the original set that we had, established was ADV, Alpha Dog Virginia. And when I got my rank, two other guys got their rank. I'm not going to give their names, but we ended up, used to speak with Sweeney. No, he's got killed. Just killed another cell not too long ago. King Papa, honestly, I'll get to that in a minute, brother. So I don't even remember what I was saying now. Oh, the set. So when we got into a little beef, just like they did in Maryland years ago, which is going to happen when you have 3 supreme commanders for each state. They always end up beefing. I went one way. I was very aggressive, and I wanted to run the yards by displaying a certain degree of violence. These guys were more like up in their cell trying to like point orders out to these guys, and literally called our brothers assets. And I didn't agree with that. I was like, these guys are willing to die for us, and you're going to call them your asset? So anyway, I said the only way that we're going to take over as far as the white organizations in Virginia, which it wasn't that hard. I'm going to be honest. There was no dominant white organization. All you had was these little, like, AB guys who were corny as fuck and getting beat up all the time by everybody. we needed to show some force, man. We needed to show that we weren't scared to throw down. So that's what we did. You know, the long and short of it, that's what I did. And when the shit popped off, we ended up fighting at Greensville on the boulevard. It's still talked about to this day how 25, 30 white boys are out there fighting on the boulevard. Um, they took me and like 5 other guys to the hole. The other 2 SCs were still in rotation out in GP. Now, if this is me and my guys get locked up on some rumbling with this other group shit, it's on site. Next time these doors pop, we pop. That's not what went down. So what went down was these guys are out hanging out together. And this dude writes me a letter into the hole, my brother, my fellow Supreme Commander, and says that he feels like we need to part ways because I put his assets in jeopardy. Were we just a white set? Predominantly. We did have a few black dudes and a couple like Spanish dudes, but it's a predominantly white thing, man. I've done almost 14 and a half years. Much love, David Walker. So anyway, I started another set. It was called Bully Breed. So when I got shipped out to Augusta, I recruited a few guys, man, but it wasn't, you know, when the government came down and started talking about a RICO case, I had to put a lot of things into perspective. Not only that, but I was also made aware that Sweeney wasn't his orders weren't really recognized by Maryland anymore. So basically, he was like just putting these people down, saying this, but Maryland wasn't recognizing it. So I was pretty much given the option, like you can either come out of prison at 40 years old, and you can come up to Maryland and you can get right and you can start running things out on the street, or mainly because of my age and mainly because they did respect what I had done. There's no dispute on what I had done and what a lot of us had done in the Department of Corrections in Virginia under that flag. We were not a clown mob by any means. They gave me the option. I could walk. And one of the hardest things, honestly, to do was walk away from that. And it was just, I think, more or less pride. I think that it was, you know, when you're on top of the world, it's great. But when they come down on you and you're looking at a life sentence, you know, you can't, you know, I want to be with my kids. I can't put the gang before my family and my kids. I just can't do that. So that's what it was, man. And that's what and I walked away and I had mixed emotions. You know, some guys was like, "Ah, yeah, he just walk away. He can't do that," and other guys were like, "Yes, he can. Why can't he?" I mean, when you have done what he's done and sacrificed what he sacrificed, then you can make a decision on who the fuck walks around and who doesn't. Right now, you don't have that option. And there's a lot of guys out there that are still salty about it. But the last line that I had was Bully Breed, and I don't even know if it's even functioning anymore. I'm not tapped in. I don't talk to anybody really anymore. Like, yeah, there's 1 or 2 guys, man, that I do associate with now that are just friends, but we're not on no gangbanging shit. That's for sure. But I'm a family man. You know, I'm a guy. I go to work every day. I come home, cook supper, feed the dogs, you know, and that's about it. No, I wasn't locked up with Death. Death got out before I did. His time was a little before mine at Greensville. I got to Greensville in like 16. No, 15 or 16. I left in 18. And I went to Augusta from there. And then that's where I left from. Well, I went to Coffee for 2 months for reentry and then left. But there's a lot of things that Jay talked about tonight. And if you go back and listen, he talked about a lot of things. But one of the main things he talked about too was this thing of talking about the big house. Basically like a reality show where they're going to take a bunch of YouTubers, prison YouTubers, and put them in a condo for 30 days and just put cameras everywhere. That's gonna be lit, dude. And hopefully, you know, I don't want anybody to do anything crazy. So Was you just a straight asshole to people you didn't know? Was you cool with everybody? Now, one thing about it, I've always been like a pretty cool dude as far as like, you know, interactions. But once I had my mind set on, being a certain way to somebody, that's how it was going to be. Man, she made a good choice. That's totally different. Then you and I know it, dude. Stabbing own brothers up over one man having a piece of, yeah. That was another thing, is that I couldn't keep everybody off the drugs. I tried to instill a no drug policy, and people weren't going for it. They were doing it behind my back, and then they check in, and I owe $300 to the Bloods. I got so many stories that's getting ready to come up um, about this. You guys are gonna like it, man. A lot of good content. I took a long hiatus from YouTube because I was about to give up. But I got talking to Jay, and he was like, Lance, you were like there, bro. You were there, and because of somebody else, you took a fall. And that's life sometimes, dude. Sometimes you get guilty by association, and there's nothing you can do. All you can do is stand your ground and face it, you know. So there's a real yes, yes, there is. It's in the works. It's in the works. Yeah, the tater tot incident, 60 days in. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, or you're old subscribers, put down in the comments, man, what you like to see. I'm always down. There's a guy that has watched the show, Tony DeCosta, who has been a great inspiration and help to me in the channel. G Dirt, what's up, buddy? Y'all check out G Dirt, man. That's a rapping ass ginger. Always good to see you, Dirty G. Any questions? I'm not going to make this very long. What's going on? Well, we were talking about the cat's out of the bag as far as who Jay Williams' new worker was. It is the one and only Big Lance off the yard. I'm working with Jay Williams now, and it's just something fun that we did with the people, man, trying to get them to guess who it was. And then we got to talking about what else, the gang shit, and just the YouTuber beef, man. I just feel like it sounds to me like a repeat of last year. Thank you, Lindsay. Much love. It just to me sounds like a repeat of last year, man. And I think that pride's a motherfucker, man. Pride will jam you up faster than anything. And these prison guys, it's hard for them to let that pride down. And if they would just let the drama go, if they would just stop with the bullshit and get back to the curriculum, they'd be successful. But they can't. They can't let that pride go, man. And I also talked about, if you're just getting in here, I also talked about Lindsay. I'm not even going to talk about that. None of that. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but I just don't want to talk about any of that. Yeah, you'll see it, man. Just dial no jumper. Just put in no jumper, man. You'll see what's going on. But I know they were talking about, like, there's been a lot of talk about Death, and I'm gonna tell you, man, like, I wouldn't be where I'm at without Death. Death is a solid dude, man. He is a for real solid dude. Give you anything in the world, you know what I'm saying? Just like Jay Williams. These are two solid dudes. They are who they are. What you guys see on camera, just like me. I'm just like this in person. I'm not putting on an act for you guys, or to try to get subs, or try to do whatever, dude. I do this shit because I really, really want to help people. I really, really want to see change. I want to see guys come out of prison and have jobs. What's up, Harvey Talks Prison? Good to see you, brother. Salute. So, I mean, I think that was the whole point of doing these channels for most of us. Damn right. Thank you, KY. OG, what's up? OG Scotty. My first interview, I'm over here talking real shit, conspiracy theories. Damn right. I seen you, brother. Yeah, David Walker. Death is put on so many, and he gets very little credit for it, and that's kind of messed up, because but he don't ask for it. He never, what's up, B&M? Damn right, Black Duke. Age, you're supposed to be, the one thing that I think separates men from boys is that ability to control your emotions, to have that shit on the wraps. You know, just because somebody flaps off at the mouth doesn't mean you can just go beat them up. You know what I'm saying? You can't. That's craziness. You know, because that can go both ways. Yeah, you might go beat this person up, but somebody might beat you up, and it's just that's why prison is such a bad place, because it's hard to control a violent mass when everybody's out to get you. You know what I mean? So that's why we have these stories, and we tell these stories because we don't want these kids growing up watching this shit as it's glamorized on YouTube or in movies or on TV. Listen, there is nothing glamorous about prison. Not one thing. There's nothing glamorous about gangbanging. Not one thing. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I mean, people are saying, and it's the same way that I would spin it to try to manipulate someone's way of thinking. You know, like you feed them what they need, you feed them what they want, what they need to hear in order for them to cling to you. If you listen to somebody long enough, they'll tell you what they're looking for, what they're searching for. And most dudes that join gangs because one, they're scared. Two, they don't have anybody else in the world. Three, it's been glamorized in their fucking brains so much they think that they all think they're gonna be Scarface. This is not what happens. What happens is you end up getting told to do something and you go do it and you get locked the fuck up, and then you get a whole bunch of years in prison, and then everybody leaves you, your kids grow up, your mom and dad die, you get old, and you're just still locked up. The world keeps moving on. It keeps turning without you. Of course, man. Of course I was sketchy. All day when they touch you is a different story. When I was AC. ACI, you had to do something because of other people. Exactly, man. Like, plus, listen, I need people who think that that's just glamorous to really look deep into the history of gangbanging, into the history of even mafia or any of that shit. Do you see a lot of successful people in that realm? Do you see a lot of people that you can admire and say, man, he's a great guy? He does a lot for his family. He really takes care of his kids. He really is a good husband. Because I promise you, you are not going to be 18, 19, 20 forever. One day you're going to grow up and you're going to be 43 years old, and you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to say, man, I have wasted my whole fucking life. I pissed my life away over a bandana and somebody else's problems. Because when you put on that bandana or you tattoo that fucking brand on your skin, you take on a whole shitstorm of problems, as if life isn't hard enough. Now you're taking on Joe Schmo's problems. Now you're taking on the gang's issues. Now you immediately take on beef from other organizations that hate you. So I don't understand why anybody who has really been gangbanging. Now, there's a difference between being like a little gang member who just flashes some shit on the Instagram and, you know, walks around their little town, you know, doing whatever. But when you've been in the trenches for real and you have had to fight with weapons and really got down with that gladiator shit and really been looking at your life being taken or being locked up for the rest of your fucking life, never seeing your family again, why in the hell would you want to promote that? Why would you want to glamorize that to anybody? So I'm trying to catch up. Okay, I'm new to your channel. Apologies for ignorance. Did you just walk away from gangs when you got out? Your dogs deserve a cameo? Exactly. And that's a good point, Clifford Ray. And no, I didn't just walk away. It was a process, actually. And I actually did it before I got out because I wanted it to be real. I didn't want to be that guy that just walked out and was like, oh, I'm done with that. I wanted to face my brothers. See, I looked at this as for real. It was like a unit to me, like a military style unit. These were my brothers, and I would die for them as they would for me. My brothers respected me, and they followed me because I led. I didn't just point orders. I led. Anything we ever had to do physically, I led the charge, man. I was the first one there. I've got scars all over my fucking face, my head, my hands, my body for fighting for this brotherhood, this gang. And I want people to understand that, you know, if you really have these stories and you really have these memories and you really have this history, why the fuck would you want to put that shit on anybody else? There's nothing great about it. Yes, Dave Gass, I'm definitely working for Jay Williams now. That was the cat out of the bag. And if if you do promote it as glamorous, then you never wanted to get out of prison. You should just stay there. They'll always keep a light on for you, I promise. They will keep a bed ready for you to go there. Or you can stand on your own 2 feet as a man, get your ass up every day, go out there and make an honest dollar. Yeah, it won't be so fast as it was before. And yeah, you won't be doing all this and you won't just be chilling and whatever. But there has to come a point in time when you grow the fuck up. Nothing is more corny than a fucking 40-year-old gangbanger. That is the corniest looking shit I've ever seen in my life. Lindsay, love you, much love. Get some sleep. I'm getting ready to hit it myself. But I wanted to make sure I got on here and touch base with the subs and let y'all know. And shout Jay Williams out, man. Thank you, sir. Salute. We'll see you in the morning for sure. And I do appreciate, you know, for what work do we do? We remodel houses, construction. For him to do that, I wanted to say this, and I'll say this, I'll let everybody get out of here, and we can all hit it. Dave Guest, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. We're all positive over here, bro. Go check out some of the videos. Much love, Harvey Talks Prison. For that guy Jay to do that means a lot, which people might not understand. What happened to me was that I supported somebody and a thing and it backfired, shot me in the foot. So for him to do that, man, it you know, meant a lot to me, and I'm gonna make sure that it's not done in vain. I'm gonna make sure that I don't, you know, embarrass Jay for doing that. Hey, what's up, DC Irish? Good to see you, brother. You're right, though, Chef Curry. The only reason, and honestly, when Jay and I decided I was going to come work there, it was I explained it early in the live. You can go check it out tomorrow or something on your way to work if you want to know what's up. But we weren't as we are now. You know what I'm saying? That that's my brother. You know what I mean? And that's been over time, obviously, like working with this man and getting to know this dude, man. I will officially call that man my brother. And there ain't, you know, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do for him, man. He's just a genuinely good dude, for real. And there should be more people like that guy in the world. So anyway, listen, I'm gonna let y'all get some sleep. Gladiator Gang. I'm gonna make some more videos this week. Got a couple stories I'm gonna put out there. If you're new to the channel, go check out some of the videos. And that's what it is. Mustache, green top, working class. Huh? Get it in. I love you guys, man. I appreciate all the support that you give me. Make sure you're going out, subscribing to Jay Williams Let's Live Life. And 23 and 1, of course. And that's going to be it for me. You guys get some sleep, and we'll touch base tomorrow, man. Thanks for tapping in.